And that's like another thing we were saying in high school that like when these guys were maybe stronger than me, faster than me, or better than me, like what was really separating me and like y'all can vouch for me because y'all the coaches could see the huddle time. Like I was putting in time on that huddle.
No, I ain't playing with them. No, I ain't playing with them. I ain't playing with them. No, I ain't playing with them. All of my chains got bands in them. I knock them out of my hands in them. No, I ain't playing with them. No, I ain't playing with them. Yeah. These niggas know I ain't playing with them. No, I ain't playing.
What up? What up? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We up with another episode of No Cap Sports Talk. And we got a special guest in the house today. Two-time national champ, FCS, Jalen Lee, DB extraordinary.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy to be here, man. Happy to be here. Happy to put me on the show, man.
Yeah, that's what we talking
Get
about,
on the podcast.
That's what's up. So, I know the people really don't know much about you. Some of these people don't know you. Give us a little update on what you've been up to, where you started your career at, where you from. Talk to me. What we got?
Yep. So right now I play corner at South Dakota State University, FCS Division I, Missouri Valley Football Conference.
Okay.
And I started out playing ball out here in St. Louis in the Wentzville, Fallon area, just playing feeder league and stuff, you know. High school, Fort Zumwalt North High School, coached by the best.
Yeah, that's
Coach
what I like
Fisher, Coach Marty, coached by the best staff, man.
Okay.
Made it to college, just lately just been doing the college stuff, just going through it.
So tell me this. We're going to start back with who got you to playing football before high school? Tell me something about that.
Yeah, so I really my parents always say, like, I always had a ball in my hand, but, like, part of that's just on my dad. Like, he was a former college football player himself.
Okay,
like,
nice. So
he
where
played
did
ball.
where did he play at?
He played at Peru State College. It's an NAI in Nebraska, small school, yeah.
Nice.
So he played running back there, and I just always had the ball from the cradle.
Yeah. Hey, that's what I like to hear, man. So football, is that your first love?
Yeah, I'll say football is my first love. They definitely had me doing everything, though. I was playing the soccer, the basketball, t-ball.
So you was a well-rounded athlete, huh? Getting out there.
Yeah, they had me try everything. I definitely done tried everything.
Okay, that's what's up. So when did you start playing the position of cornerback? Because, I mean, growing up in, I guess, feeder football or little league football, they have you playing everything. When did you finally realize, you know what, I want to stick with this corner position?
Yeah, it was really like, I want to say 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade. Because, like, up until then, you just, in feeder, you're playing anywhere they want to put you at, kind of like, you're playing
for sure.
Safety, linebacker, like, all that. But then 8th grade year, like, they was like, nah, like, you corner. Then that's when I played it every single game. But at the same time, I'm still playing receiver.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm still doing the corner and the receiver. But at this time, you know, you younger, you see the Heismans and all the trophy winners. You want to be a receiver, like
I want to score these touchdowns.
Right.
Everybody want to score, no cap.
Yeah.
But you got to stop people from scoring to win these games.
Right. And then that's when, like, when I got to high school and I was doing the 7-on-7 thing. Right. 8th grade, that's when I started doing the 7-on-7. And I came to try out as a receiver. And I made the team, like, made the 7-on-7 team. But then we get to practice, and my coach is like, yeah, I want you to come with the DBs. And I'm a little like,
you hesitant to play defense?
I'm like, I did it for a whole season. Like, I played corner, but, like, I'm not one of the best.
Right.
But then, yeah, ever since then, just doing that first practice at DB, I just fell in love with it. Just fell in love with stopping the receivers rather than being a receiver.
I don't think people understand, man. DBs, ever since Deion Sanders played DB, the DBs get love, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't win without a defense.
Man.
I know, like, a lot of kids, a lot of athletes want to score, do they dance and all that. But defense, man, is where it's at to me. I coach defense as well. Coach Fisher, he a linebacker coach. So we love defense. And we proud of what you've been doing so far. So tell me more about that experience at DB.
Yeah, so basically just DB just having to start from ground zero and just learn it all is like, it's kind of crazy because, like, you do all this receiver stuff, like, you learn how to run the hitch, like, you learn how to run a slant, But DB, you didn't learn none of that. And feeder, like no one's really coaching that. They're just telling you like, this who you got to guard. Stay in front of him.
Foul.
Don't let him score. Like they like don't let him score at all.
So
And
they don't care if you turn your back around, just chasing around the field, huh?
But then I get with my 7-on-7 coach, Greg Wayne, who ended up really like shout out Greg Wayne, ESA Flight, man.
That's what's up.
But who really ended up like teaching me the position as a whole and like all the techniques that you have to use and all the different ways that you can stop the receiver from catching the ball, the same ways they can use to get open on you.
Right.
So it's kind of just like at first it's definitely humbling, like when you learn it all and then like you get your first like pass breakup or like interception or something, you just fall in love, like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do. Or like you get a one-on-one against a guy and you like, yeah, that's all me that stopped you. Versus like at receiver, I could run a route on some dude, get wide open, and get a bad ball, not catch the ball.
Exactly.
But as soon as I fell in love with DB, I think just because, like, if I stopped you, like, I stopped you. Like, it wasn't no one else that stopped you. Like, you could say bad ball, this or that, but 9 times out of 10, like, I stopped you, like, nothing else. That's why I fell in love with it.
So tell me, so you sound like, to me, you like playing man coverage.
Yeah.
So 0, that's your thing?
Man, and it all started for Zumwalt North. I be telling people. Because at college all the time, like, I even had my head coach ask me, like, how did you learn to play man-to-man like that? And I said, that's all I ever done. Like,
shout out to Coach Ellis.
That's what, gotta give a shout out to Coach Ellis, man. I miss you, man. Coach Brister, man.
Let's get it. Coach Brister, shout out.
Tell me how to play that 0 and don't get beat deep.
Yes,
Do
sir.
not get beat deep. Do not get beat deep. But yeah, like, I love man-to-man. That's pretty much like, that's why I be telling people, like, we did a little zone here and there, but like in high school, we was manning you up across the board.
Right.
Not playing no games. Manning you up. And that's just how I fell in love with that. So how did that translate
to your college as far as playing man?
Definitely. I mean, because you see, if you just take in comparison our high school to a bunch of other high school teams, what are they running? All zones.
Yes.
Yeah, cover 3,
all
cover 4.
3. Mainly just cover 3 and cover 4. Just bail the corner out deep. Boom, if they run some short, just run and tackle them, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So in college, that's mainly what all the other corners come in knowing how to do. Like, these dudes didn't play cover 0.
Really?
And if they did play man-to-man, it was cover 1, where they had the post help.
Really?
Because that's the biggest game changer, especially from high school to the next level. My school in general, we're a cover 4 team. Like, it's a 2 high shell. Like, we're not showing that 1 high where the post is taken away automatically.
Okay.
QBs are gonna throw the post against us sometimes. But in high school, it's like these schools are running cover 3s, cover 2s. These kids come into college, they don't know how to guard the post by themselves. Like, they're used to funneling that dude to the post help. But in college, that little bit of separation from you to the man, that's a touchdown every time.
Like we used to talk about when we was training.
Every time.
See?
It's that one step. And like, people can make that transition you can make pretty easy in college because you just get a ton of reps at it. That's one thing about college. Like, you work it over and over and over and over again. Like, practice, you seeing this route so many times from this coverage or this angle, like all of that. But yeah, basically in college, it makes it a lot easier for me to go in there and they're like, we're running this coverage. You don't have help.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, cool. We've been doing this.
Like,
you think that, like, doing it all through high school, you started out at a higher level on man than the kids?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. And I would say that, like, I kind of like, when I came in, you could say shocked our coaches because, like, in college, you have fall camp that starts like in August. Okay. But we come in June, end of May, to lift. But that whole time while we're lifting, like once or twice a week, we doing like player-led practices with no coaches there.
Okay.
So we're all just working on our craft, running plays, going against the receivers, one-on-ones, and like in June. So I step on campus in June. My first practice is that Tuesday.
Wow.
And I went out there, my first practice, and shout out to my guy Tucker Kraft. He in the league now, tight end with the Packers.
There you go.
They split him out. They were starting to split him out wide. So I get my first man-to-man rep on him. I'm pressed up. I'm like, let's go. NFL tight end. Like, we don't know it at the time, but NFL tight end.
He knew it.
Right. Right. And he run a fade, and I lock him up.
Yes.
This is the first practice.
Wow.
So later, end up having a pretty good practice like that day. Later else in the practice, they ran the same thing again. Stopped it again.
Give me that.
And then, but then just ever since then, like my coaches have just always seen like, yeah, this kid, like he came in playing really good, man. Like, what's up with that? Like they really asked me like, how did you learn that? Cause you weren't here. Like what happened? Like, and I just told them like high school, that's all we ran, man to man.
And you know what? I'm gonna give you some praise, man, because when you came into high school, we had some guys that thought you was crazy, but you used to always go on defense and stay on defense. And run man the whole
time.
On scout.
Oh, you definitely frustrating on
the whole time.
Scout defense is frustrating.
Scout defense, never leave corner so he can get as many reps. And we used to talk about it. I was like, hey, leave him alone. He working. And then we used to do extra work after practice.
Yep.
And the kids didn't understand. They just looking at man, Jalen, he is good. He is good.
Yeah.
But he put extra work.
Yeah. That definitely helped me a lot. It's just like my whole high school experience, like it's crazy, like wearing this ring because
show it out. Let us see that, man. Let the people see
it's
that.
It's really crazy wearing this ring because like the day after the national championship, I woke up and I'm like, I'm really like a college, like this, like what else do you dream about? Like
that's it.
Real talk,
you
man.
dream about like making it to college and playing, winning the national championship. And then like I just had to reflect on like everything that it took to get there, and like I had to reach out to Coach Bacon himself. Like, you really like changed my life. Like,
that's awesome, man.
I really was just in high school. Like, you just a kid. Like, you lost. Like, and all the coaches at FC and all you guys really just was there for me. Like, you see a lot of times now, like people just get given up on, but like y'all just stuck with me.
You know that
we
don't do that.
And I stuck with y'all too, like, and we started clicking, getting it together, and it was just fun, man. Like, I feel like kids now, they just too stubborn. Like, they're like, oh, he don't know nothing. Like, oh, he don't know what's going on. But like me, I was different. I'm like, maybe you do know. Like, that was my mindset at first. It's like, oh, they don't know. Like, oh, they don't know. But they do know.
No cap.
They done seen 10. They done seen 10,000 of you. Like 100 of you. Like
say it to the people in the back so they can hear you.
They done seen you and your exact way you're acting, your exact situation countless times.
Countless.
And they done seen people like me fix it and make it better and benefit from it. And they done also seen people throw it away and just
100%.
And that's
not take the coaching. Because at the end of the day, it's coaching.
It is.
Pick high school kid, like you try to think, oh, this dude trying to be my parent figure or something. Like, no, he trying to coach you up.
That's it.
And get you better. Like, get you better in life. Get you better as a man. And like, yeah, when we finished that first season in college, I really just thought like, especially when you look at other people that came around the same area, same time as me, same school as me, and couldn't make it to that, but had. That's what I tell people all the time too. Like, what benefited me a lot in high school was playing with people that were better than me.
Awesome.
Playing with people that were stronger than me, faster than me. Like, we had dudes my senior year that don't even play sports anymore that had way better numbers than me, like in certain stuff. Like
certain things, right.
Yeah, like lifting and like all that stuff, running, stuff like that too. Like, I wasn't even always fast.
Well,
but that's what helped me to just keep working.
Speed.
Right.
What changed your speed in high school?
You already know what I'm going to say.
I want to hear it.
Track. Get on the track. If you want to run and you want to be fast, because you got to want to run if you want to play football, any position.
Yes.
Run track. Go out for it. Because they're going to find even linemen, they're going to find something for you to do that'll help you be more athletic. Because in high school, what else are you doing in the springtime?
Right. How did that help you for us, your track career in high school? Because you did great for us.
Yep.
Coach Fisher is the head track guy.
Yep.
And Jay Lee came in as a freshman. He wasn't as fast, right?
I was slow. I was slow.
But you worked yourself to a 10-9, 10-8, which is, you get under 10 in high school, that's rolling. Doesn't matter.
You doing it.
And you did a great job, man. And you didn't quit when we was on you hard about it. You took us to the sectionals, got us to state. And that was great, man.
Yeah, man. Like,
how much does that change for us having the speed in college? How important is it?
It changes crazy.
Okay.
What do you do like your first time there? They test your running. Like,
oh wow.
Over the summer, we're testing the run. Like, literally, my second week there, we're testing.
So
People don't
you
even
didn't
know
work
what
out?
hand to put down.
Wow.
I'm like, watch out, this is a block start. Out of there. Like,
That's what's up.
out of
That's
there,
what's
like,
up.
or like even at North, we tested our 40s all the time. So I knew not even just the track part of it. I knew
Yes.
how to run the 40 just from the football side of things.
Yes.
But the track side of things helps a ton. Like your running form, one, the conditioning.
Yeah.
The conditioning, like I came into college in shape. It's a lot of people that they ran track all up until senior year and just stopped. They're like, I'm going to college. I'm cool. I'm done. But me, I
First
fell
mistake.
in love
Yep.
with the track. Like,
Good.
that's what gets you right.
Those conditioning tests in
It's
summertime,
different.
they want to get rid of the
Man,
kids who aren't
Trim
about
the
it.
fat, huh?
Trim the
Yeah.
fat. If you show up out of track season
Man,
at
yeah,
summer
my-
football, you're going to smoke the conditioning test.
Right. My second week, we were doing the testing. But the first week, we conditioning. Like, every week, we conditioned. Every week, every Friday, we was conditioning.
Really?
Getting to it.
And
And then I'm out here dusting them. And they like, or like, we got some obviously some fast dudes at college, but it was just the freshmen working out. They would just have our freshmen separate. So we had dude in my class that would like beat me or keep up with me.
Right.
But by the time we get to that fourth quarter
See you.
and we running at the end, I'm like, come on, let's do it. Like,
he don't know that's that 400 guy.
Man.
I got this
I
400.
be telling my people in college all the time too. They like, oh yeah. I was like, what'd you run in college? They're like, what you run in high school? They're like, yeah, I ran track, like blah blah. I ran the 1, the 2. You don't never hear the 4 though.
No, they scared of that 4.
Hey.
They scared of the 4 though.
That's that real man.
The man's race.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
the 4's on and popping now. And
Man.
having
Yeah.
success when you were there, and then a couple of the guys, like, it made it
Like, cool. Yeah,
Exactly. No,
cool to run the
100%.
400.
Like, you're
yeah.
begging people to run like, you got 3 dudes, and you're just like, you're on a 400. I don't want to do it, man. You have to. Come on.
Right.
But now we've got kids clamoring for
Right.
those
They
4
trying
spots.
to get in that 4
yeah.
spot. Like, let me race
And
him. Like,
Yes.
The competition's great at
Yeah.
practice now. Again, you kind of put it on where that group of you guys made it cool.
we
and now
love
that's
that
like
400.
that's the spot for kids now. That's where they want to go,
Yeah.
which helps everything else.
Yeah.
It helps the 4x2, 4x1, 4x8 now.
I feel like that's like a great place to start at is the 400, honestly, because
Really?
that's where I started.
Real talk.
That's why I feel like it's so good. Is like you just learn how to compete, because that's really what it's about. When you come around that last curve, you competing.
You gotta be tough.
You dead, he dead, we all dead. We competing though. Like
So tell me this. North Dakota State, y'all went on a back-to-back run for. How was that process? And was it a long process because you did the first year, but then you guys came right back after a long season? How does that?
Yeah.
Tell us some insight on that.
Yeah, I feel like our process is crazy because we went through a head coaching change.
Oh wow.
So we came in my freshman year with Coach Stiglmeyer. He's retired now.
Okay.
Finished out with that. And we're all thinking like, yeah, we're returning a lot of the team. Like, Coach Stig is going to come back kind of type deal. But then when we started realizing he wasn't, we were like, damn, like, who's going to be the next head coach? Like, and it ended up being our defensive coordinator at the time, Coach Rogers. And we all kind of saw it coming. So, like, we were used to it. And then as soon as he got the job, like, he just met with everyone on the team one-on-one and, like, just told us, like, what it is like. Because he was already on the staff. I feel like it's pretty easy going through a head coaching change with someone on the staff. And at that time,
Especially a successful program.
right? Especially a program like you have belief in him that like he's gonna steer me the right way, like because that's to me what it comes down to. Especially in college, when you go to that coaching change, is like, do I trust this guy?
Yeah.
Is he like these crazy workouts we're doing? Like, why are we doing that? Like, is he leading me in the right direction?
Makes sense.
But it was pretty easy to like put faith in him. He just met with us all one-on-one and like told us that like, yeah, there won't even be many changes to the program. Like,
Seamless.
we were pretty much doing all the same stuff that we do with our new head coach now, with our old head coach. So I think just the fact of knowing that we returned almost the whole team, we only lost 3 or 4 people.
Wow.
From 2022 season to 2023 season.
So you didn't see any dip in like the hunger since you guys won it the year before and coming back to try to win it again? Do you see any dip?
I'll say I didn't see you don't see like a dip in the hunger really. It's like I saw like the hunger go up more.
Oh, they really wanted it again.
Because these guys are like 6 years. We had 6 years coming back.
Okay.
That's even more different. That's rare to come by.
They had that COVID year?
Yeah. It's rare to find someone that even want to stay at your school for 2 to 3 years now.
Yeah, true.
So we got these guys, and they just saw it as like we put our all into this program, and we won a national championship. and we're about to go out with another one. Like, we have a chance to go out with another one.
That's tight.
Because that was another thing. Like, the first natty we won, we were 14-1.
Okay.
The second one, 15-0.
Man, you know how hard that is.
All the numbers went up.
Wow.
Our defense gave up 9 points a game.
Man, congratulations on that.
9 points a game. The second natty.
Insane.
The second natty. But yeah, like, guys on the team, like, that's why I said it felt so crazy wearing this.
Show it.
I had really never wore this for over a minute until today.
That's right.
Like, our coaches.
Thank you for blessing No Cap.
Honestly, like, yeah, our coaches, like, after that first natty, it was like we woke up in the hotel the next day and we're like, all right, like, you just feel like nothing. Like, let's go get another one.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the way, like, they have us working there. It's like,
Awesome, man.
we don't care about the accolades, the awards, like, none of that. We just want to win and, like, just get it done.
Hey, say what you said, man. Winning solves all, right?
Man, solves everything.
Everything you thought you might
And how do you win? Put everything to the side and put winning first.
Say that again, man.
Put everything to the side and put winning first.
Winning
Otherwise,
first.
you won't win.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, that's all we do. Like, we won the natty. We put the rings up. We put all the national championship T-shirts up. You didn't see any of that. We were just working all year.
Man,
Go
we got people
15-0,
dancing
undefeated.
off we won a game.
Yeah,
and they dancing to the cheerleaders.
One
Come on,
game.
man.
We like, come on.
That ain't us, man. Get that.
Man.
I think too at somewhere like South Dakota, you're going to have a group of hungry dudes there,
Yeah.
right? I think everyone there
Yep.
probably has a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, and they did, they put it out there, they won, and then because of the type of guys you have at a school like that, that's not enough. We still have to prove something. We still have to prove to other people, right? You could be USC or something like that.
Right.
You might rest on your laurels a little bit, but at a school like South Dakota,
Yeah.
a lot of chips on the shoulders out there,
like,
probably.
especially competing with, like, our rival school, North Dakota State.
Which is
Yeah.
also
We got-
always good.
We got 2. They got 10.
Right.
So we won the first one.
Yeah.
And we're rolling it, like, even just an example, like, going into this year, we about to play them in the regular season. The first meeting that we had as a team they pop up pictures of what they saying on social media. Their fans talking about, oh, your guys' trophy case just has 1 in it. We got 10. And we like, all right.
See?
We gonna be there though.
Yes.
We getting there
Time to
because it
change
take time.
And now y'all got 2.
And yeah, to that thing that you said with, like, us having hungrier dudes is like, our head coach, he says it all the time to us, is like, so many guys on my team, their only opportunity to play college was at South Dakota State.
Really?
Yeah. Like, our starting corner last year, Dyshawn, he's going to the league this year, training for the league.
Mm-hmm.
It was his 6th year. This dude came out of high school as a quarterback.
Wow.
Didn't know how to backpedal. Walk on at South Dakota State all the way to 2-time national championship, 2-time All-American.
Wow.
From not walk on, no scholarship. And they taking dudes like that and turn them into starters, All-Americans, NFL guys.
Hey, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Like, it's really like the development there. It's like our coaches just invest so much in us. Like, they're less about, like, the business, like, it's definitely still a business, but they're less about, like, the whole brand thing of it, of how they look. It's like, we want to invest our all into you.
Right.
So it seems like they truly love football.
Yeah.
And making the kids better. Like, it's hard to find a college program like that.
Yeah.
Our
school takes a ton of walk-ons, though. Like,
that's awesome, man.
they just give guys, like, their only chance. And, like, me, like, I had, like, 5 choices, kind of.
Yeah,
That's still not a lot.
Right.
Some people have 20, 30, 40, 50.
Yeah.
Them dudes not hungry for real.
Nah.
All the schools was loving them, gassing them up. We like the leftovers, kind of like,
Yeah.
we the like, oh, y'all slept on us? Okay.
Is that the chip on your shoulder?
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. Like, Coach Fish got the chip on your shoulder.
And then
You
also,
gotta
like,
keep it. That's awesome.
even when we won the first natty, it's like, oh, y'all just South Dakota. Like, we don't know y'all. We only know North Dakota State. And we're like, what? Like, we just won the national
Yeah,
championship.
it took 15 games to get there, too.
Right.
Well, I can tell you right now, we know about South Dakota State, and the nation know about South Dakota State. So, and when you say about that walk-on, how does that help you in your cornerback room? How do you feel like your transition and your progress going this year so far and last year?
Yeah, I just feel like I've just learned so much. Like, my freshman year, we had a 6-year guy, Malik. He left after my freshman year.
Okay.
My sophomore year, we had the 6-year guy die. He left after my sophomore year. And then behind him, we got 3 fifth-year guys.
Okay, wow.
So I'm just soaking it up. Like, I'm really just soaking it up. Like, these guys drop gems on me all the time. And
That's
it's
awesome.
like, it's just helped me develop so much as a player to where like when it's my turn to go in there and step up, I show out every time.
Good.
Like, I played in all 15 games last season.
Yes, sir. So what year are you now? This is your junior year? Okay.
This is my second year of college currently. Wow. So I'm going into my third year, and I redshirted my first year.
Wow.
So this would be my second year of eligibility.
Yeah, redshirt sophomore.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. So needless to say, we know what your goals and aspirations are.
Yes, sir.
We're going to make sure every time you come home, we give with Hustle and Heart.
Gotta get with them.
We got to get with
Good
you.
work.
We know you my man.
Yes, sir.
So as we talking about that, so what do you think of your chances of playing more this year?
Oh, very high.
Okay.
I left last season as the 3.
Oh, yeah.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. When you watching the game, when you watching the game to the naked eye, like you don't see a lot of rotation at corner. And that was on, like, for my coach, like that was on purpose. Like he just had our 6-year guy and our 5th-year guy.
Yeah.
One game they played all the snaps. 3 games in a row they played all the snaps.
Hey man, he trying to get them somewhere.
And then a few games I would come in, relieve, and do all that. So this year I definitely think like I'm ready to step into that role and
lock down.
Lock down.
Lock down, baby.
You feel me?
That's what's up, man. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. So Jay, while you here, you got any questions for me about No Cap, about Hustle and Heart? Talk to me. What we doing, man?
Oh, definitely. Like how can the kids get to Hustle and Heart? Like we need to get the kids in here.
Real talk. We starting to get a bunch of guys come in and drop. Hey, we right up here, man. We right in O'Fallon, man. Pull up.
Free work.
Free work, man.
Well, it ain't free, but you gonna get to work. Yeah.
Hey, once you get here, after you pay, it's free.
Yeah, you gonna get to work.
After you pay, it's free.
Right. But that's where we at, man. It's a pleasure having you here, man.
Yes, sir.
Like, I just want you to give us some gems, man. Tell us something that we don't know about you. What's your secret passion on the side that you do?
My secret
Coach
passion.
He got a secret question for you. What's up?
Yeah.
What's up to him?
My secret, I think I might already know. My secret passion, it really ain't a secret too much no more because I went on social media with it, but I love the video games.
Okay.
I like to stream.
Okay.
So I play every game, but mainly UFC.
Okay.
Oh, I've tuned into those.
Yeah,
Okay.
but every game I'm on Madden, 2K, Call of Duty, all them games. But yeah, I just turned it into like a hobby of mine. Really is like one I like editing stuff too. Like that's cool.
All right.
But just making the footage myself is like.
Oh, you do it yourself?
Yeah, like just setting up the camera, streaming, playing my friends, getting on the mic, talking.
Okay.
And then just posting it to Instagram so everybody can see all my friends.
You gotta shout out your Instagram then.
Yeah, JalensIsland.tv, man. Tune in for the video game work.
Yeah, let's get it.
I don't think I've ever seen you lose a UFC fight. When it pops up on there, I always stop and watch because I suck at it. And I want to be better. So I watch you. I'm like, all right, what's he doing here? Get a little better.
Yes,
I'm trying to get tips from you on UFC right there.
Yes, sir. I gotta. That's partly on me too. I gotta get more active, start posting, be a real content creator. But
so, Jay, tell me this. You always talk about how you started playing DB and you do a lot of skill work and the veterans in your room that help you become better at DB. So, what do you do on your own? Like, do you watch film or what helps you with your...
Most definitely, yeah. Most definitely have to watch the film. And that's like another thing we were saying in high school that like when these guys were maybe stronger than me, faster than me, or better than me, like what was really separating me, like y'all can vouch for me because the coaches could see the huddle time. Like I was putting in time on that huddle. And even the craziest thing, this one really surprised y'all, but it might be a little crazy, but like, the same thing happened to me in college.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy. Like, my coach pulled me to the side and was like, what do you be doing? Like, how are you watching all this film? I was like, what you mean, coach? He was like, you have the most time on the entire team of the film. And this is my redshirt year.
Wow.
I'm not even playing. Because I swear, though, I just get bored and just get to watching it. And I'll just watch it over and over and just learn from it.
With Hudl, we used to talk about other teams, what they going to run. We'll sit back and be like, yo, we don't have to call the defense. They got it. They got it.
We watching it, yeah.
So how much faster you think Hudl make you play? Like, how much does...
Way faster. Like, we say this all the time in college. It's like, we can tell if you know what you're doing when you on the field. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, if you slow and moving tentative and like, you don't know what you're doing, but If you seen that play on Hudl 1,000 times before, you didn't watch. I can watch it. I can loop the 10-second clip 1,000 times and watch that real quick.
So are you
and
watching
it adds
the
up.
man, like the scheme? What is your favorite part to watch a Hudl?
Yeah. In high school, definitely just like the scheme of like the whole play.
Yeah.
Like what's going on in this whole play? Like why are they lined up here? Or why they call that there? Definitely the down and distance too.
Great.
That's a big thing. Especially in college, down and distance is a huge thing. Teams have so many tells. Like our coaches, it makes it super easy in college now because they got all this time. Our coaches, they can just go and just print out like all these sheets of like and find all their tendencies of like, we know like these concepts are coming third and short.
Okay.
We know these concepts are coming third and long. Okay. And then they can go and find that exact break of what is third and short, what is third and medium, what is third and long, all the way to this week, third and short is 2 yards or less. Or this other week, third and short is 4 yards or less.
Changes team to
because
team.
that's when the tendency cut. That's when you see the tendency cut for that one team. They stop running their deep plays when it gets to third and short. Or they stop running their deep plays when it gets to 3rd and 2. So it really just changes based on that, and you can see and anticipate what call is coming.
So instead of just being a super athlete running around with your head cut off, you got to be smart.
You got to know. You got to be smart. You got to have seen it. You ain't going to do it right if you ain't seen it a few times, definitely, or done it yourself a few times.
Wow, man.
That's like a big thing like in college and NFL, if y'all watch closely, them first drives for offenses are so pivotal because like that's when they're running their scripted plays that they made for that week that team may not have seen, or they may be running that dressed up a different way.
Yes.
So that's why, like, even my dad say he notices it when he watches South Dakota State a lot. It's like, oh, we see teams, like, get it off this first drive, but then when they come back around, once they got to start calling them plays that we've been working on all week.
See?
Yeah, and just watching it in the film room.
Hudl, man.
Hudl, it's major key. If you're not watching film, you're not going to be successful.
No cap. No cap.
You can't be. It's impossible.
This might have been the first episode that I ain't had no cap on it. Just a cap. You've been no capping the whole show, bro.
No cap.
Telling facts.
This the only cap we wearing. Daddy champs.
Jay, we got to end the show right there, my man. It's a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to see that ring.
Come on, man. Bring it in. Yes, sir.
Coach
Fisher. Yes, sir. Bring it in.
Thank you for dropping in, but
no cap.
It's that time, but there's no cap.
Oh, you got to hit the dance off.
Cap.
No cap.
No cap. Yeah.
No, I ain't playing.